All right, let's start the tutorial with portrait mode. All right. Wait, this app does not support portrait mode. You could only use it in landscape, so keep that in mind. All right, so I'm going to show you guys how to use this app with a controller, the Newmark DJ to touch. Let's plug it in. Okay, that's not working. Let me just test it out on DJ Pro to see if it's the controller or the wire or something. DJ Pro is working. All right, so we can't use this app in portrait mode, and we apparently can't use a controller. All right, we'll get back to that. So when we open the app, we get this screen. So we have two virtual record decks, similar to jog wheels. These are essentially the jog wheels of the app. You could scratch with them. You could spin them forward. When a track is playing, you'll see it spinning. Also, a little hidden feature is if we press this power button down here with that's lit up. If we press that, it'll slowly end the song just like on a real turntable. And then we are able to move this arm to different spots in the song, similar to a real turntable as well. Although I don't think many people are going to use that feature because it's kind of hard to grab it without moving the record deck. All right, so if you guys want to fade in the volume and fade out the volume, they make it really easy for you. We have volume fader over here for the right deck, volume fader over here for the left deck. It's really large, and it is great for doing nice smooth blends, blending the song in, blending it out. And they gave us a lot of length, and these work really well, and I like how it lights up in white to let you know where you are in the volume range. The same can't be said about the crossfader. This is one of the smallest crossfaders I've seen on a DJ app, and it makes it a little bit more difficult to, do crossfader blends. So with this app, it's more focused to using the volume sliders, which is fine because a lot of DJs are used to DJing like that with the controllers, with the volume sliders. Most DJs don't use the crossfader very much. Another little hidden feature is if we press the arrow over here, it'll do a nice smooth transition. So that's great for a basic blend transition, just going from one side of the jog wheel to the other, nice and slow. So you guys could use that feature. All right. We got the set and the cue button right here. Very essential part of DJing. Every DJ controller has it, and basically every DJ app has the set and the cue right there. So that's great. And then play and pause is a nice square button that's easy to hit, easy to turn on, easy to turn off. All right, next we have over here, I'm going to do the bottom and then I'm going to go to the top. Over here we have our sampler. So while the song's playing, we can add our samples. We cannot see the jog wheel while the sampler is open. On DJ Pro, there are screens where you could see the sampler and effects and stuff like that while you see the jog wheel. But also, if you want to scratch or use the jog wheel while on the screen, you could just use the waveforms up here. They act as an active jog wheel. And we have a lot of different packs we could choose from. I haven't went through them all, but some of them are really great for our samples. I really like this Are you ready? Oh, yeah. They have some really cool samples that I wish they had in DJ Pro AI, but these samples are really cool. I like how it looks, how they have the different colors, so it really stands out. And yeah, if you're DJing, you need to have a sampler, so this one is really good. I don't see a way to add your own samples. If you guys figured that out, let me know down below. I sent the company an email, but I don't think you could actually add your own samples, which I think is really cool. It adds a custom branded touch to your sets if you have your own samples, but I don't think you could do that with this app. All right, so that is our sampler. If you press this arrow over here, we get more samples. We got a woo. And then we could link the sampler to the crossfader down here. I'll get into that in a more advanced video. This is the basics of the app. All right, so now we are going to go to FX. So we get a good amount of effects, but still not as much as other apps like DJ Pro AI or Serato or Rekordbox. But we got a flanger, so while the song's playing, we have a nice touchpad, nice and big, which is cool for an iPad DJ app because the iPad is a big touchscreen. And then also we have our filter. A lot of other apps put the filter in the EQ section, but with this app, they use it as one of the effects. So you could use two effects at the same time. So up here is flanger, and then you could also lock it on, so it stays on, and then when you unlock it, it unlocks, similar to paddle shifters. If you put the paddle shifter up, the effect stays on. And then to use the filter, press on. You could go all the way to low pass, all the way to high pass. So they use the filter as an effect, not as part of the EQ, which is fine, but it may be confusing because a lot of the modern apps and controllers have the filter right there with our EQs. Looping is really good on this app. So what we could do is set a 4-bar loop. We could roll it down, roll it up. We could instantly set 16, 1, whichever type of loop we want to do. And then also we could do a manual loop by pressing in and out. And then there we go. We got our manual loop. DJing, you got to use loops. It's a very good feature, and this app does it really well. Again, you can't see the jog wheel while you're using this, but that's fine. The next section up here to the right is called Smart EQs, which is similar to NeuroMix in DJ Pro AI or Stems in Serato. We could take out the drums, we could take out the vocals, take out the instrumentals. So essentially, we can make mashups, we can make instrumentals and acapellas on the fly. And then if we want to change it from Smart EQ, we could press the arrows over here to the right, or we could press the drop-down screen. So we have Smart EQs, which is the basics, drums, mids, and highs. This does work really well. And then we could go over to the right, and then we get drums, vocals, bass, and then others. So we get another band in the Smart EQ. And I don't think most people are going to use it. I think it's better to just stick with the 3, drums, vocals, and bass. But it's up to you guys, however you want to DJ. Next is going to be Classic EQ. So this is the classic mixing that everybody knows. Lows, mids, and highs, just like on turntables and mixers. There's the knobs. This uses these sliders. I like how this app doesn't use any knobs. In DJ Pro AI, like these filters, a lot of stuff is these knobs, and I think using the touch screen is kind of hard to grab those knobs, but these big, nice sliders work really well. I feel like this app is more meant to be used without a controller than DJ Pro is more meant to be used with a controller. But I'll get back to that because in the beginning of the video, I showed you guys that we cannot use the Numark DJ to go to touch, and I'll show you which ones we can use. All right, next is hot cues, very important. You just press whichever hot cue you want. They're not labeled in numbers, they're labeled in letters, so A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H. And the colors are nice, but from what I see, there's no way to change the colors. In other apps like DJ Pro AI, we could change the colors, customize the colors, and also customize what they say. Here we could just set them and then clear them. Done. All right. So on this screen, I think I went through everything. And then if you want to get back to your jog wheel or record deck, you just click which one's highlighted. So right now the FX is highlighted. I'm going to click that and we're back to our jog wheel. Next, we have headphones buttons. This will turn on pre-queuing mode. I don't have a working headphone adapter to see if this works or see how good it works, but I'm sure it's fine. But also, it is difficult using headphone splitters with the new iPad with USB-C because you're going to need to get an audio adapter, then you're going to need to get the headphone splitter. So that's going to be 2 or 3 adapters, and that could compromise our quality. The sync button is down here. There is no sync for each side. You could just press sync in the middle, and it will sync the tracks together. Let's go look at our BPM is up here. So we could click the BPM, We could tap the BPM in, we could times it by 2, we could split it in half. There is no BPM slider, so again, this app is more meant to be used with by using sync, which is fine, but some people might like to use the BPM slider. And then now we go to our library. You just press 1 on each side, you get a full view of the library. This app does have an auto mix, so if you have a playlist, you could do auto mix. So we have access to that. They give us some tracks with the app. We could use our own music, we could use our files, we could use Google Drive, Dropbox, or Tidal. So with Tidal or SoundCloud, we could pretty much DJ with millions and millions of songs right out of the box as soon as we download the app if you have an account with one of those services. And then up here, we could choose Deck 1 and Deck 2. I'm not sure if you could create your own custom play. My set down here. Create new set. And then we could add music. Okay. And then there we go. So that the playlists are going to be called My Sets. It's not going to be called My Playlist or My Collection. I'm going to make more videos about that for the advanced settings. So there you go. That's how you use this app. Is it the best DJ app for the iPad? No, I don't think so. Is it a great DJ app for an affordable price? Yeah. Can you do everything you need to do a professional DJ gig? Yeah, of course. And overall, I would give this app like a 7 out of 10 for an iPad DJ app. So stay tuned for the next couple of videos. I'm going to show you more advanced features of this app so you can make your decision if you're going to use this app or another one. If you like learning about DJing with the iPad and the future of DJing, subscribe to the channel, and if you found value in this video, give it a like.